Today I'm going to show you how to install herringbone rigid core plank flooring. Before you begin, please pause and review the tools needed for the installation. Always follow the instructions, including how to prepare the subfloor. The ambient temperature must be between 60 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Undercut the door jambs, allowing for a 1/64 of an inch more than the thickness of the flooring. Remove any wall base, or you will need to use a 1/4 round molding to cover the required expansion gap. Determine your installation direction, then measure and calculate to find the center of the room. Mark the substrate 2 inches to the right of the center on both ends of the room, and snap a chalk line between the marks for your starting line. Mix planks from several cartons to create a consistent appearance. Starting about 6 inches away from the end wall, place your first plank on the substrate at about a 45-degree angle left of the starting line. Insert the second plank at an angle of about 25 degrees into the top of the first piece to produce an L shape. Ensure proper engagement and alignment, then lay flat. Make sure that on the long sides, the extended locking mechanism is located on the outside of the arrowhead on both planks, and continue that pattern for the rest of the installation. Continue the process until you can no longer add full planks to these rows. Adjust the flooring to ensure a balanced look on both ends. Ensure both center arrow points are on your starting line and check for straightness. Now measure, mark, cut, and install both ends of these rows, making sure to leave the appropriate expansion gap filled with a wedge spacer. To cut, carefully score the surface a few times with a sharp utility knife along the side of the speed square and snap the flooring downwards, or use a jigsaw with a carbide blade. Place the remaining flooring on top of your installed section and continue the installation one row at a time, first up the room, then down. The method is to install the end first at an angle of about 25 degrees, lowering, and then lifting the far side to an angle of about 25 degrees and pulling the side joint together prior to lowering. I also recommend installing the perimeter cuts as you go. Never hit the finished flooring directly. To close any gaps, always use an engaged scrap piece with a pull bar and tap with a dead blow hammer. There is no need for a scrap piece around the perimeter cuts. At all doorways, make sure your cut edges are covered by the door jamb and still maintain that expansion gap. And just like that, you have a new floor that you're sure to enjoy for years to come.